Hello everyone, here finally for our coffee break as promised. Only 10 minutes, it's gonna be super short, super sweet, and I want to answer this question. But first, what is the question? After dating sites and dating apps, this is something that somebody wrote, what am I doing wrong? Because this person hasn't yet met the right person, hasn't met her match or his match. Actually, it was a woman asking this question. Who am I first to talk to you about this? Why I want to answer this question? My name is Ileana Sanchez, and I want to tell you that if I dare to talk about this subject and trying to answer all these questions, is because I've been there not once, but many times. And I'm very passionate about helping women finding the love of their lives and then being in a happy and fulfilled relationship, because I know how daunting it can be. First of all, not finding the right person, not meeting the right guy, and then not having the right relationship. So let's get to the answer about what this person can be doing wrong. There are three possible explanations, okay, about what can be this person doing wrong. Well, the first one is you're doing nothing wrong. If you have worked on yourself and you know exactly what you want, exactly what kind of man you are looking for, and what you can offer into this relationship. So this is the first thing you have to do before you start looking for someone. This is for most people. If you already had bad experiences in your past, as I can imagine you had, this is the first thing that a woman has to do. Work on herself and really find out exactly, you have to be crystal clear what exactly is that you want and what you have to offer. This is the first thing, so preparation. So if you have done that, you have done nothing wrong. And the second, and continue with this first possibility about not doing nothing wrong, if you have worked on yourself, then you are being consistent, you're being persistent, and you have to be patient. Yeah, finding the right person is not always easy, but it's possible. I always said that finding the right guy, sometimes it can be tricky because we can be attracted to someone that might not be the right person. We can find someone that is attracted to us, but still is not the right person. So it's really a combination. And sometimes that combination happens, it can take time. Yeah, it's hard. Nevertheless, I have to say something regarding that. In my case, I have the experience. This is like a really miracle. In my case, I was living a very bad relationship, and it took me literally some weeks to find the guy that I can imagine exists on earth. He's so amazing. He's so great guy. I'm so in love with him, and he's in love with me, and we are super happy. And I think what it happened is that all those years of bad relationships have helped me to be aware of all what I was doing wrong. And of course, I didn't do it by myself. I was asking always questions. I was always in this mindset of, I have to understand what is that I'm doing wrong. And that's what it really made the total shift in my luck. I helped myself finding the right answers, what I needed to know what I was doing wrong. I didn't understand, and I applied it. I was really diligent with that. It wasn't easy because sometimes some of the things that you have to be doing to be in the right relationship are counterintuitive. But one of the things that I can tell you is that it's most important to attract the right guy is you have to be positive and really, in French we say dégager, you have to really send those positive vibes and really believe it. And this is hard, especially when you leave a bad relationship. And I know that because I was there, leaving this bad relationship where I could have the worst baggage in my life and send it into the new person very easily, having doubts, having questions. But I didn't. because I was prepared. I had knowledge and I knew that was not the right way to start a new relationship, and that was not the right way if I wanted to be happy. So I was prepared. That's the key word. You have to be prepared. That's really the most important. So you're doing nothing wrong if you are prepared, if you're consistent, and if you are persistent, and you have to be patient. That's the first thing. The second thing, the second possibility actually, if you haven't still find the right person, what can happen is that you are probably not doing enough work on yourself. Probably you really want to find the right person. You probably really want to find who is the right, not the right guy, but I mean, you really want to find a good match for you. And you kind of have a clue, but you still haven't done this job of working on yourself, finding what you can offer to this person. Some women are more aware than others, and this already helps, okay? And the other thing is probably you are meeting some guys, you are consistent, but like I mentioned before, it's not so easy. So everything has to be in place, and then you will find the right person. So probably you are just meeting random guys, you're not really prepared, you're not really conscious or clear what you're looking for. And this is really complicated because some women want to do it fast, and this is a big mistake. When you do it fast is when you're gonna listen those scary stories of stalking men, stalking women, and those dating horror stories. So I hope this doesn't happen to you. You have to be careful with that, especially for the online world. And the third possibility, you're doing maybe everything wrong. How can you be doing everything wrong when you haven't worked on yourself? You don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what you have to offer, and you're probably just meeting random guys, and your efforts are also very random. So that's when you're doing everything wrong. I mentioned in the last video and in the last live that when you are looking for a partner, you have to approach it as if you are looking for a job. And many women I know they are not going to agree with me because they're going to say, oh no, I want that this happen naturally and all that by itself. I was a dreamer too. I was dreaming of that, I was dreaming always of the guy that I would meet on the supermarket just by bumping into him, but it never happened really. And yes, once a guy on the supermarket, but on a retail store talked to me, but I wasn't attracted to him. So for me, really the best way was when I really put all the efforts, when I really work it out. I really put my head and my mind into my goal, and I knew I didn't want it to be single, not because I was miserable, but because I knew that I can have a wonderful relationship. I was ready for it. So this is, like I mentioned in the beginning, I just want to say that I've been in those places in all these three possibilities. I was meeting random guys, and I was doing random efforts. So of course I wasn't meeting the right guy. I was not meeting anyone or that I was interested in. And I was in the second possibility doing some efforts and some work on myself, but it wasn't enough. And until I did the work on myself and I knew what I have to offer and I knew exactly what kind of guy I was looking for. And when I knew that I have to be consistent and persistent, and I knew how to do it properly, I knew that I have to filter men before I was dating them, then it was the moment I met the right guy. So please, I'm gonna write a post about this so you can have it on hand to remind yourself of exactly what you should be doing to meet the right guy. Okay, I know many of you are trying to give up, because I know meeting the right guy is not easy. You have to be patient, but also one of the things that it really has helped many women is not just putting consistent and persistent work and work on themselves, but also sending those positive and good vibes. That means that you have to be positive and happy with your life. So I don't even know how long this has been. I think this is, 8 minutes. I'm on. So I hope this serves you. Next week for another coffee break, I see you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. My name is Ileana Sanchez, dating coach. I have many new, good surprises. They are coming soon. And I see you in my next live. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.